They try to stress me, but my God don't bless me. They even try to
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Make sure you can hear me loud and clear. We are finally on the inside. Finally. Yeah, let me run it. I'm going to jump in the chat and see who is here watching with us. I'm seeing folks from Jamaica. Good afternoon, Terrence. I'm seeing Paul from Grenada. I'm seeing Nikisha from Port of Spain. I'm seeing Miss Blackett from St. Kitts. I'm seeing Claudia. Good afternoon. Shirley from Guyana. The whole Caribbean is here. And of course, the Trinidad and Tobago massive good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Kendra from Guyana. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. It's such a pleasure to be here with you. We have a lot of stuff to do today, and we're going to get it done. Why are we here? Why are we here? That's the question. We are here because we are ready to improve. Now, there's an area in the area of public speaking that we have found that it's a little bit shaky, and we are ready for improvement. Yes, good afternoon. I'm seeing you. Yes, we live. Yes, we are live. Yeah, so glad to see you guys. James, good afternoon. Michelle, Carlene, everybody, good to see you guys. All right, now let me tell you something. We are all here together, but listen, there are three types of persons in the room. Now you've seen all the messages in the chat going up and down. Everybody's coming in. There are three types of persons in the chat. Let me tell you. Group number one. Some persons, you just want to see what's happening. You saw the invitation. You like the idea of free. So why not? Some people are like, why not? Why not sit down and spend about an hour and a half just hearing about public speaking? There's one group of people. Then the second group of people, group number two, you found yourself, you're an introvert. You don't really like this talking thing. You'd rather not be too talky, but you found yourself in a season of your life where you have to speak. Some of you have to speak for your jobs. You have to present at work, or you have clients, or you have business, and you have to speak to your customers and convince them that your product is literally what they are looking for. Or you might be in the church space where you are now called to lead the worship team, or do announcements at church, or now you have to preach. So you're an introvert, but now you're called to speak now. And you found yourself in this position, and you say, yo, I need to get this together. So this opportunity was perfect for you. That was group number two, the introverts. Group number three are the folks that are saying, here's what's happening. If I don't get this public speaking thing down pack, it's like a do or die. My business cannot survive. My career cannot survive without it. I am a preacher or whoever. You found yourself in a position that you need to get it right, and you've been crippled with fear. You're not progressing. You found yourself plateauing, and you desperately need to move ahead. That's 1, 2, and 3. Let me see who we're talking to. I need to know who I'm talking to today, so I would know exactly how to move our presentation. Let me see. I'm seeing Wendy, group number one. What's up? Whoa, group number one. Group number two, the introverts. Whoa. What's up, Amanda? Carla is group number 3. She said, oh gosh, I'm desperate. I need to get this thing down pack. I need to overcome my fears, whatnot. Azania, group number 2, introvert. What's going on? Sharon, she said, I need to get this together. Carla is saying group number 2, not 3. Esther, group number 2. Let me see where you're at. Carlene, group number 1. Let's keep it going. Shirley, group number 2. We're going good. Let me see. Are you group number 1, 2, or 3? Group number 1, you're just chilling out with me this afternoon. Group number 2, you're introvert, but you need to get it right. Number 3, you're desperate. I need to fix what's happening here. Nikisha, number 3. Yes. Terrence, number 2. Good. Diane, number 2. Deborah, number 2. Good stuff. Judith is saying, I think I need to change all the groups. I'm glad for your honesty. Kemba, group 2 and 3. Oh gosh, group 2 and 3. Leon, David, group number 2. Everybody, I'm seeing your messages. That's fantastic. I'm so glad that you're able to be honest. We're here to be honest, guys. It makes no sense that we show up here and I just talk and you just say, wow, that was real good, boy. Oh, good, he talk real thing. He was just dropping gems like that, boy. Wow. And then nothing changed? No way. No way. No way. Promise yourself that you're going to put in some time here, that whatever I'm telling you, that you could grasp and apply right away. Because what I'm going to teach you is stuff that is not going to take 2 or 3 years for you to do. I'm giving you stuff that you can apply today and be a better speaker today. So promise yourself that you're gonna go all in, that you're gonna focus, that you're gonna contribute, that you're gonna ask questions, because I'm gonna allow you guys to come on stage and join me later on at the end of the presentation. All right? Hope you guys, yes, yeah. Make sure, just do it for you. Do this for you. Don't take this lightly. I want you to lean in. Lean in. Don't let nothing distract you. And if you're taking notes, take down your notes. Make sure that you grasp as we go along. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's go. So we're going to jump right in today to our presentation. And the first thing that I really want us to discuss is the idea of getting clear. And let me tell you something. Let me just remove my background here. Let me tell you something about this whole idea of getting clear. Most of us are in the position that we are in because we are not very clear about where we want to go with our speech. We are not very clear with how we sound while we speak. We are not very clear mentally as to what we want to say or what we want our end goal of what we're saying to be. So sometimes we start talking and we're not even sure what we want to say. We are not clear. It's time we get clear, and we're going to break this down into parts. We're going to start with getting clear first by mastering your mouth. Mastering your mouth. We need to learn to speak with clarity. And as I said, the things I'm telling you today is things that you can apply right away. So after this class, your speaking needs to go to our next level. And I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been doing this for many years. I've been working with voice for many years. And tell me, trust me, if you apply, you're going to get it. So, all right. So everybody in the chat, you're seeing, I want you to type for me, get clear, get clear, get clear. In the chat, get clear. Type get clear in the chat. Type get clear, because today we are going to get clear. We're going to get clear in our mouth, in our speech, and we need to get clear in our minds. We are going to get clear. Yeah? So we're going to jump right into mastering your mouth. And the first thing you want to learn when it comes to mastering your mouth is this thing called articulation. Now, if people, let me get real close to you for this one. If people cannot hear what you're saying, then they will not be listening. They will not receive what you have to say. You cannot deliver the message that you're trying to share. You cannot sell the product that you're trying to sell. You cannot even get a job interview scored, right? No, all of that happens if you cannot be heard clearly. And when it comes to speaking clearly, I'm not talking about an accent. We're not talking about an accent. We are talking about clarity of speech, which comes from getting clear with your articulation. So what we're getting ready to jump in now is articulation. Now, what on earth is articulation? Articulation is the formation of clear and distinct sounds in speech. That's what we want to get. Clear sounds and distinct sounds in speech. Now, there are 5 most commonly acknowledged articulators. Your articulators are your lips, your teeth, the tip of your tongue, your jaw, your soft palate. So your lips, your teeth, tip of the tongue, jaw, and soft palate. Now, soft palate is the soft muscle right behind here, all the way to the top of your jaw. The front is your hard palate right here. That's your hard palate. And if you push your finger back, you're going to feel the soft tissue. That's your soft palate. And they are all involved in your speaking. But if you are not aware that these things are working together to bring clarity to your listener, then you would take it for granted. So let's break it down. Let's start with our lips. Some of us, we do not we don't use our lips. As a matter of fact, some of us, we talk like this. Good afternoon. I came to find out about Some of us talk and we are not using our lips. We're not using our lips. That's one. Number two, some of us, we speak with our teeth closed like this. Yeah, good afternoon. I can't find out about where is the obsession. And if you're in the chat, you can say guilty if I'm talking to you. That's all. Know who I'm talking to. Some of us, we are guilty of not opening our mouth at all. Is it that we are afraid people see our teeth? I have students who have been through that. I have students who are saying that they are afraid that people might see the back teeth, the rotten teeth. All kind of foolishness, you know. The foolishness we say that limits us from becoming clear, it is astounding. It is astounding. So your lips, use your lips, open your teeth. Oh, you are caging your message when your teeth are closed. Why are you caging your message? Open your teeth. Open your teeth. Stop caging your message. The next thing here we're going to look at is the tip of your tongue. Now, the tip of your tongue is extremely important. You cannot say lovely, anything with L. There's no way you can say any phrase without allowing the tip of your tongue to touch the top of your mouth like this. Lovely day, la 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 la. It have to move. It have to move. I want you to become, I want you to overpronounce when you speak, especially if you're speaking to a large amount of persons. You have to know what your articulators are supposed to do. So type in the chat, tell me one articulator real quick. Type in the chat, type one articulator. I'm going to go on. Jaw. Jaw. Some people, again, they don't open their mouth. The mouth closed. Stop caging your message by keeping your mouth closed. Stop caging your message by keeping your mouth closed. Open your mouth, please. Open your mouth. Good. I'm seeing all the articulators in the chat. That's fantastic. And there's one more, what I just mentioned, which was the soft palate or the velum. That is the soft tissue right behind your mouth. And let me tell you, you cannot say the word among us or monkey. We can't say those things without the back of our tongue touching the top of your soft palate like this. Monkey. I want you to try it. Say among us, and you'll realize, wait a minute, the back of my tongue is touching the top of my jaw. Okay, that's just soft palate. All right, try it again. Monkey, among us. Some of us, we are not aware that these things are working together to produce your words. Working together to produce your words. Those are your articulators. And you have to take your time and use your articulators. Again, it's not about accent here. No, it's about you being very clear. When you watch the news on CNC3 or you listen to somebody on radio, like I'm on radio every single morning from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And when I open the air, because I have to do the news at 6 a.m., I would be like, let me see. This is Sky 99.5 FM powered by the TBC Radio Network, the nation's biggest and the best network. This is your 6 a.m. news. And your 6 a.m. news is brought to you by Republic Bank. We are the one for you. It is important that I use my lips, my teeth, and the tip of my tongue because people are listening to me. And I have to take my time. You're following me? Even in regular conversations, regardless of who you're speaking to, you are always communicating. Even if you're on radio, you're communicating. You're on TV, you're communicating. You're in church, you're communicating. You're a teacher, you're communicating. Take your time and use your articulators. Take your time. Now, one of my students, I think it was last week, she was saying, sir, the reason why I speak so quickly is because I'm trying to get to my point. So she's racing after her point, so she starts to speed up. Another student said that they speak quickly so they can quickly get over what they have to say and sit back down because they don't like to speak. So some of us are eating up our words and sabotaging our own selves. I don't want you to be part of that at all. I want you to get clear. I want you to get clear. Whenever you have to speak, You're speaking to your mom, get clear. You're speaking to your children, get clear. Get clear. Now, let me tell you something. When you start to use your articulators, your lips, your teeth, the tip of your tongue, your jaw, your soft palate, your velum, when you start using these articulators and you start slowing down, people assume that what you have to say is very important. If you are eating up your words and it don't seem to be important to you, other people assume that they shouldn't take what you're saying as important either. I'm being real. I'm telling you all the real way and the way it is. This is the way it is. So when you start to value your words, then people start to value your words too. And part of valuing your words is making sure that how they come out is extremely important. Let me tell you something. If you have a diamond ring, you won't put a diamond ring in a plastic bag and tie up the plastic bag and throw it in a book bag. No. The container that carries something of value, it speaks about the value of the thing. Again, the container that carries the value, it speaks of the value of the thing. When Queen Elizabeth and all Prince Charles and all of these people are moving from one destination to the next, and they have this golden carriage. The golden carriage is a representation of who is in it. Yes, this lesson is being recorded, so you can be able to watch it after. I'm watching your chat messages at the same time. When you are going to a wedding or you see a big megastar coming in town and they have a limousine, the value of the container or the value of the vehicle that is taking the thing is a representation of what is inside of it. So when you come to stand before people and the how you deliver what you want to deliver is not on the same level of what you're trying to say, people will associate what you're saying at the same poor level of how it's being delivered. You all following me? No more poor level here. No. It's time for us to lift our standard of how we deliver. Because a lot of us, we share powerful stuff. We share powerful messages. Some of us are preachers here, speakers. Some of us we are business people. We're selling products. We sell products online. Some of us here, we are influencers and so much more. But how we present our message is not in the same category as the message itself. It's time to up your game. Type in the chat, up my game, up my game, up my game, upping my game. Let's go. It's time to what? It's time to what? I'm waiting. I'm going to ask you. It's time to what? It's time to what, Kemba? It's time to what, Tamika? It's time to what, Suzanne? It's time to what, Sean? It's time to what, Judith? It's time to what, Nikisha? It's time to what, Wendy? It's time to what? It's time to up your game. Lift the standard of how you present your message, because your message is powerful. Your message is life-changing. The products that you're selling are going to change people's lives for persons who are into business here. The services that you deliver are changing people's lives, but yet they cannot receive what you are saying because of how you are delivering it. Let me tell you something, guys. If you call, let me see. If you're going to do a surgery, and it's an emergency surgery, and you called the hospital. It's a hospital, you've never been there before, but you say, maybe it's good, I'm going to try it, and it's an emergency. And you call the hospital, and they were like, they pick up the phone. Hello? Yeah. What happened? Yeah, talk to me. Now, and you're asking them about what are the services being offered here? What are the cost brackets? Who are the doctors that are going to be working with me? What is the schedule? And them the schedule and the course says let's send my message on will you trust these people to open you up and work on you on the inside while you're out? No way. Imagine that. You are gauging their service on what is coming, or how it is being delivered. It is an immediate turn up. Guys, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not even going to butter it up and let you know as it is. If your game is not up in terms of your delivery, people will consider you to be somebody of a low value. And that could be far from the truth. That could be far from the truth. It's time your delivery match your message. It's time that your delivery matches your message. Your message is inside of here. It is a big value. It is huge. But your delivery is not in line with that. And we need to fix that. And the first stage to fixing that is getting your articulators going right. So practice using your articulators a little more. Slow down while you speak. Slow down while you speak. Take your time. What you say is important. What you say is important. It takes time. There's no rush. It's time we get clear. Now, the next thing, I hope you guys received that, and I hope you guys are writing things down, because I want you to apply it right away. After this class, you should start speaking to persons and take your time. Become more aware. Become more aware. Karen D is saying, your voice is your remote first representation of yourself. It is true. It is true. It is true. That's just how that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Let's jump back in. Now, the second point I want you to grasp when it comes to getting clear with your voice is to find that sweet spot where the tone of your voice is extremely beautiful. It is bright. It is passionate. Some of us, we speak in the wrong place in our voice. So let me show you what is the wrong place in my voice. So let me see. Sometimes, I'll give you the context first. Sometimes you use a voice when you talk on the phone. That's one voice. And then there are other times where you're speaking to a group of persons and you're in public, because we're talking about public speaking. You cannot use your home voice, or you cannot use your phone voice and your public speaking voice the same. It can't be the same at all. It is two different voices. Your home voice or your phone voice and your public speaking voice. There we go. Your public speaking voice is different from your phone voice. Y'all following me? Your public speaking voice is different from your inside home voice. When you're on the phone and you're talking, this is how I would talk on the phone. Hello. Hi, babe. Yeah, well, I just left the office and okay, I'll pick up the bread and then I would pass and get some gas, and then I would come down the road, and as soon as I'll give you a call when I'm almost there, right? All right, good. All right, see you later. Bye-bye, baby. Love you. So this is how I talk on the phone. This cannot be how I talk in public. It's two different voices. I cannot be like this talking. This is not just soft enough. It's about the tone. The tone is not capturing. The tone is not grasping you. It's not holding you. For me now, you see, I'm already going back into my public speaking voice. For me now, to grasp your attention, I need to use a different voice. And this voice type is called your optimum speaking voice. It is called your optimum speaking voice. Now, the optimum speaking voice can be defined as that clear, controlled sound that is able to convey a wide range of emotions. So, and it should be free from all strain and discomfort. You shouldn't be straining. So if you're shouting, that is not your optimum speaking voice. If you're whispering and you're speaking at the lowest end of your range, like how I'm talking right here, this is at the bottom of my speaking range. This is not where my optimum speaking voice is, as well as this is not my optimum speaking voice either. It's not that, and it's not this. It is right here. It is in the middle of my speaking range where I have room to go up a little more and I have some room to come down a little bit more. It is a bright, sweet spot. It is my optimum speaking voice. Now, I want to do some demonstrations here. Who was brave enough to join me on stage to find their optimum speaking voice? Say me. In the chat, if you would like to come up, I'll just get one person in. The first person to say me, I'm going to bring you up on stage. You're going to come live on camera with me, and I'm going to help you to find your optimum, that beautiful sweet spot, where if you use this voice, you're going to capture and keep people's attention while you speak. Let me see. Type in the chat me. Type in the chat me, and I'm going to bring you up. I'm going to send you an invitation on the screen, and you're going to join me on screen as we help you to find your optimum speaking voice. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Who's brave enough? Who's brave enough? Say me. Type me in the chat. Type me in the chat if you would like to join me on stage. All right, I'm seeing Wendy Ann. Wendy Ann, check your screen. I just sent you an invitation to come on stage. I just sent you an invitation to join me on stage. Check your phone. I'm going to add you on screen, and we're going to find that sweet spot. That sweet spot where when you use this spot, your voice is free from strain. It is bright. It is inviting. We are talking about our optimum speaking voice. Let's go, Wendy. Let's go, Wendy. Join me on stage real quick. Real quick. Now, Wendy, if you join me in 5 seconds, I'm going to have to get somebody else to join me up on stage because our time is running. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Wendy's on stage. Wendy Ann, good evening.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Fantastic. So we are going to find your optimum speaking voice. So now let's pretend that I'm calling you on the phone, because for you to find that optimum voice, you need to find out what the others are. All right. So let's talk on the phone. I'm going to call you. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon, Wendy. Wendy Ann. Daya, is this? Are you coming to work tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be there tomorrow.
All right. Right there. That tone right there. That's your habitual, regular voice that you talk with on the phone. That's your habitual voice. Now, let's move that up a little bit. I want you to raise your tone and project your voice away from your body. So now I want you to say, hi, my name is Wendy Ann Dyer, and I am a speaker. Go.
Hi, my name is Wendy Ann Dyer, and I am a speaker.
Guys, show us some love in the chat. Show us some love in the chat. Let me see some love. This is our community. This is our supportive community here. We supporting you. We cheering you on. Now, don't push on the high too much. Bring it across a little bit more. Pull down. And hi, my name is Wendy and I am a speaker. Go for it.
Hi, my name is Wendy Ann Dyer, and I am a speaker.
Fantastic. Fantastic. How do you feel about that?
I feel normal. It feels natural for me.
That is how it should. That's what it should feel. You shouldn't drive your voice beyond that point when you're speaking to a group. Right there is your sweet spot. Practice that. Even if you're at home, practice using your optimum speaking voice. Look again, some love in the chat. Look again, some love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so you can jump back out. You can jump back out. You can jump back out. Back in the chat. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, so Terrence, yes, so she kind of overdrove her voice a little bit on the first time she said it, but then she pulled back her voice on the second time, and it got that sweet spot. Everybody need to try, not right now, but in the chat, say, hi, my name is Tevin, and this is my optimum speaking voice, or I am a speaker. Renique, say, hi, my name is Renique Brown, and I am a speaker. Project your voice away from you and raise the key just a little bit more rather than down here at the bottom of your voice, because it's not great for speaking at a large amount of people. All right? Good. We're going good. If you're going good, give me some thumbs up. If you're going good, give me some thumbs up, knowing that we're going down the road right. We're going down the road right. So we spoke about your optimum speaking voice. Find that spot, and people will immediately notice it. If you start speaking from your optimum speaking range, people start to notice. They stop, they look around. When I go to a store, if I go to ask something by a counter or buy some food, and I'm reading out the menu and I'm talking to the person on the next side of the counter, the person who's cashing, who normally don't pay attention, they stop and they look at me. People in the line, they look at me, not because I'm trying to sound any kind of way. No, it's because I am now projecting my voice. I'm not shouting, but my voice is very clear and crisp in the space. Yeah, persons within the media space, This is normal. This is regular for them to use their optimum speaking voice. Yeah? So we're going on. We're going good. Now, this is a critical aspect of speech. I'm taking my time with this one. You see, proper breathing. Some of us, we start talking to people. And while we're talking, we're choking up. we go, all kind of thing happening. We're breathing in the wrong places. Let me tell you, your voice sits on your breath. So if your breath is shaky, your voice is going to be shaky. Anybody in the chat, you find that your voice is a little bit shaky, like it's not stable, it's not clean, it's not crisp. It's not that something is wrong with your voice, you know. You need to change your focus from your voice to your breath. Is it that indeed your voice is unstable? Is it that your breath, is unstable, that is causing your voice to be unstable? Then let's look at that. We need, as a speaker, you need to become a master of your breathing. As a preacher, you need to become a master of your breathing. As a salesperson, somebody in insurance, I have two students who are attorneys. They have to speak in court. They have to speak to their clients, and they had to learn the art of projecting their voice, but sounding like they have everything under control. You can't be an attorney in court, and what you're saying, you're trying to convince the court that your client is innocent, but your voice shaky and all over the place. No way. No way. That can't be you. People will not believe you. If your voice is shaky, you come across like you're unsure about what you're saying. If you are coming across shaky, you sound like you're unsure about what you're saying. You could be very well sure. You can be sure, but your voice too shaky. Your breath is inconsistent, and we want to look at that. Let me tell you something about mastering your breathing. Mastering different breathing techniques can enhance the strength of your voice, the stamina, and of course, it can help to prevent strain and injury. And we're going to be talking about one of the types of breathing that support great speech and great conversation and communication. And this is called diaphragmatic breathing. Now, diaphragmatic breathing is a type of breathing that involves expanding your diaphragm downwards, allowing your lungs to fully inflate. This provides strong and steady airflow for while you are singing or speaking. Your diaphragmatic muscles will be found, let me see if I can get my tummy going right there, right in this area under your chest. That's where your diaphragm muscles are. And let me tell you something. If you master your breathing, you can master your speech. So we're going to do an exercise. Let's do something live. Let's do a practical exercise. Put your hand on your tummy, on right where I just showed you, where your diaphragm lies, right here. Put your hand in your tummy area. Right? We're going good. And I want you to say this syllable, he. Like you just push your voice out. Say he. Like somebody say, who took the cheese? He. When you do that, you will feel something move in the tummy. You will feel a pull or you will feel a push. Yeah? When you do that what you just felt is actually your diaphragm. That is diaphragmatic muscles pushing the air in your lungs through your trachea, which is your windpipe, which goes through something called the larynx, which houses your voice box. If the air going up through your trachea or your windpipe and going through your larynx is unstable, your voice is going to sound very, very unstable, and a lot of times your voice will be cracking up while you're speaking. And anytime your voice cracking up or you're sounding unstable, it sounds like you're not sure about what you're actually saying. And that's bad for business. That's bad for anything. Imagine you're going on one need to propose to a young lady. You want to marry her, and you sound like you ain't sure. And now she ain't sure if she should take the ring or not. Come on. Let's get clear. Let's get clear, guys. And we can do it. And we're going to get clear when we get our breathing under control. So Judith is saying, it is so disappointing to hear your credibility hinges on your ability to breathe well. Yes, correct. It is correct. You have to know how you're breathing as a speaker. You have to be under control of your breath while you are delivering whatever you're doing. Yeah? So let's do a practical exercise. Now, again, I want you to say he. And this time we are going to go he. And I want you to feel a pulse happening in your tummy area, right around here. Feel it pulsing, while you go he. Let's go. Let's go. I hope you're doing it. I hope you're not just watching me. Remember, I say it will be different types of people in this chat. If you're 2 or 3, make sure while you're watching it that you're doing the exercise. Let's go. He. Non-stop. He. Non-stop. He. Now, I'm sure by now you're feeling very winded. Terrence said this feels so good because that is how we're supposed to be breathing. Terrence, do you know that when a child is born or a child is young, they breathe and their tummy rise when they breathe in and it drops when they breathe out? That is belly breathing. That is getting all of the oxygen in and the carbon dioxide out. But we've started as adults breathing very shallow. Therefore, when we speak, we don't have enough air to finish our sentences at all. Now, did you enjoy that exercise? Now, take down this as a form of a bit of a homework as you continue to develop your voice. You want to go he, then switch it to ha, ho, hoo, he. And then you can mix it up. That is going to work out your diaphragmatic muscles. And if you can master them muscles, when it's time for you to speak, it feels so easy. It feels effortless. You don't feel like you're running out of air and you're scrambling to breathe. No way. You have to get better. It's time for us to go to the next level. We have to go, man. Next level. I like that. Type in the chat. Next level. We're not going to just do it as usual. It's not business as usual. We are going into 2025, people. We're going into 2025. In 2025, you are going to be called upon to speak a whole lot more. I don't know who I'm talking to. You are going to be called to speak a whole lot more. If you're doing business and you're online, some of us are afraid to go put on the camera and get behind the camera because we don't like how we sound when we speak. Some of us, we don't even listen to our own voice note after we record it. We don't even like to hear that. You see, 2025, no, you're not going to be left behind. You are not going to be left behind. You are not going to be left behind. Every person in this chat, they have to thrive in 2025. Thrive, I like that. I'm going to keep that. Thrive in 2025. It's not time to sit back and you're skating and no. Let me tell you something. Other people out there, they're preparing themselves. They're practicing, they're preparing. They're getting themselves together to win in 2025. Nobody here needs to be behind in 2025. And it starts with your speech. Elevate your speech and you will elevate your life. Elevate your speech and you will elevate your life. How do I know? Because every aspect of your life you need to speak. Every aspect of your life you need to speak. To get the job you need to speak. To do the business you need to speak. To do your education you need to speak. To lead people you need to speak. To go to the grocery and buy something you need to speak. Elevate your speaking and you'll elevate your life. Next level, man. I like that. Michelle Ava Charles, next level. Amanda, next level. Carlene, next level. Kemba, next level. Suzanne, next. That's it. We're going good. So we just spoke about how you can get your breathing going. Practice your diaphragmatic exercises. Get that going. We're going good enough. It's already 6:44, but I still have plenty more to share with you. Let's go. This one, I've taken my time. This point, I am taking my time. Oh, this point, watch it go on the screen. This point, I am taking my time. Oh, because too much of us inside of this chat, our lives has been held back. Our hands have been tied. Our tongue has been tied. Our values have not been, our value has not been realized because of anxiety and stage fright. We are afraid to speak in public. We question ourselves when it's time to speak in public, like somebody could do you something. Now I understand because we've all been there. Nobody likes to be judged on how they sound or how they're perceived. Nobody likes it. But let me tell you something. You have to overcome it. Today starts the journey of you overcoming public speaking anxiety and stage fright. Today is a new chapter in your life where you start overcoming public speaking anxiety and stage fright. It's not only like picking up a mic and going on stage or good afternoon. It's not just that alone, no. Some of us, you're going on vacation, you pick up, you're in a hotel room, and you want to make room service, you want to get some room service. You pick up the phone to call them, and like you already start to get anxious, like you don't know what you're going to say. You start to rehearse in your mind. Good afternoon. Is this room service? I would like to get two bottles of water, one glass of champagne, and one plate of chicken stew and fries. You rehearse it over and over and over until the person answer. And when they answer here, you know, I am fries, and I am fries. You rehearse, and then you see a bunch of craziness. You're talking tie up now. When it's time for you to present. No, them days have to be over, man. Those days have to be over with. It's time for you to step up and speak out. It's time for you to speak up and speak out. You're only laughing. This thing is real thing I'm talking about here, you know. This is real things I'm talking about here. Some of us, we call in the bank and we waiting on the line and we rehearsing what we want to ask over and over and over and over and over. And when it's time now for the person to say, and they say, hi, good afternoon, Republic Bank, how can I help? You forget what you want to say. No, them days gone. It's time for you to move beyond that. And let me tell you, it is way beyond getting over that one. You see this fear and anxiety? It's way more than pronouncing your words right. It is way more than pronouncing your words right. Let me go. We have to go deep with this one because this one goes deep. Now, the fear of speaking, there's actually a scientific study that was done on the fear of speaking in public. And it pretty much says a significant study published in the International Journal of Stress Management explored the fear of judgment as a significant factor contributing to your stage fright. The study found that individuals who were more concerned about being negatively evaluated by others experienced higher levels of performance anxiety. Therefore, stage fright is not just about the act of you picking up the microphone. No, it's not that, because you're not afraid to speak at all. You just talk home good. But it's actually about the fear of negative appraisal, what people are going to think about you. These findings reinforce the idea that addressing the underlying fears and the insecurities that can play a key role in managing and overcoming stage fright, the fear of speaking in public. And let me tell you, I'm coming closer for this one. You are not afraid to speak, you know. You're afraid about what people will think about you when you speak. I like all of being honest in the chat, you know. I like all of being honest. But I'm telling you, you are not afraid to speak. Because in your mind, there's so many great things happening. You're solving so much problems. You're talking to yourself in your mind. You could even talk to yourself in the mirror, great. But when people in front of you, oh gosh, problems, problems, problems. You know, some other ways this fear of an anxiety does manifest itself. When we have to sit with the person or talk with the people with the persons in front of us, we're watching all over the place. They're talking to you, but your eye in the sky. You're watching down on the ground. You're watching to the side. Some of us, let me show you our next one. Let me show you how the fear manifests itself. Somebody asks you a question about your business or your products, or maybe directions of where you need to be, or they're asking you, tell us a little bit about yourself in the interview. Immediately your eyebrows goes up like this. It goes like this. One time, your eyebrow going up. Well, my name is Curtis Jordan, and I am a mechanical engineer, and it's at a rock. I've been working in the field for 25 years, and you're watching around, and you're watching down, and you're starting to sweat. Why would they hire you? No. They are looking for confident people that could lead, man. Lead a department, lead themselves, speak on behalf of the company. So let me tell you something. As I said before, if you elevate your speech, you elevate your life. The higher paying jobs are reserved for people who can speak well, who can carry a message well, and who can convey a message well. That is the reality. I'm telling Ole how it goes. I'm telling how it goes. Judith is saying my heart rate increases and I start to get a panic attack. I totally understand. She said her non-verbal communication is good. Right, that's good, But you see what's happening internally? We need to get that under control. We need to get the fear of speaking under control. And again, we are exposing what it is. You are not fearful of speaking. You are fearful about what other people are thinking about you when they hear you speak. I'm telling you, let me tell you something. Fears and nervousness while speaking often stem from the fear of judgment and failure, as I just said. You're afraid to make mistakes. Fear can manifest in physical symptoms like, as Judith just said, her heart racing, her palms sweaty, yet you're forgetting the speech, you're starting to tremble, your hands shaking with the mic. You are not trying to hold your hand from shaking, but imagine you going out to speak and you're like, good afternoon, my name is, and your hand shaking. No man. That speaks like you don't know it looks like you don't know what you're doing, or you don't know what you're saying. No, you could have one of the most profound things to say, but what people see and what they hear from you have to line up with the level and the value of your message. Yeah? Hope all following me, Fear of judgment or fear of failure during a speech can be deeply rooted in childhood experiences of being judged or criticized harshly. There may be one or two or three of you guys in this chat. As a child, you were negatively appraised. People always saying, oh gosh, shut up now. Why are you talking so? Your voice sounding so? How your voice sounding annoying so? Some persons in this chat, they've been through that. Let me tell you, your voice is valuable. Without your voice in this world, we are missing a voice. When you don't speak, we are missing one voice in the world. Carla, let me ask you a question. Carla, Joseph, Esther, Daniel. If somebody pick up the phone and call you and said, hi, this is your daughter here, or this is your son, and you are hearing a voice on the phone that is not your son, you will say, but this is not Jerry. This is not Jerry at all. I know Jerry's voice. Now, what would happen if 100 people call? Do you think you would ever mistake any one of those 100 people for your daughter or your son? No way. Even if 1 million people call you on the phone, you would know when your son is calling. If 1 billion people call on the phone, you will know when your son's voice reaches on that phone. If 7 billion, if every human being on planet Earth call your phone and it's not your son, you are going to know. You know why? Because your voice is not 1 in a million. Your voice is 1 in 7.8 billion voices. How could you devalue or not understand the value of your voice? How can you not work on getting your voice better? How can you not bad talk your voice? Some of us in this chat, we's bad talk our voice, you know. We bad talking our voice. If you're not saying it out loud, you're saying it in your mind. You are saying in your mind, I hate my voice. I don't like my voice. I wish I had another voice. Some of us are saying that. But you see, after today, no way. No way. You have to start valuing this valuable 1 in 7 billion. It's a gift. Your voice is a gift. Use it, man. Your voice is going to make room for you. Your voice is going to make you money. Yes, yes. Your voice is going to open doors for you. Use your voice, but you have to value it before you use it. Hope we're going good. Listen, let me give you some tips, because as I tell you, it's all about giving tips. Now it's 5 to 7 already. I only have like about a half an hour more to be able to teach you guys. And let me tell you something. Let me give you some tips to help you fix this fear. Number 1, we need to develop a positive relationship with speaking. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. You need to develop a positive relationship with speaking. Some of us have a negative relationship all our lives with our voice, but you have to learn to love it. Let me tell you how you would know if you have a negative relationship with your voice. Somebody asks you to stand in a wedding to share, to give the toast. They say Esther, they say Deborah, Judith, you stand and give the toast to the new groom and the bride and the groom. Yeah, you, me, I can't talk. No, not me. Is that you? Is that you? Are you always running from the opportunity to speak? You're in church, the Lord bless you, you got testimony, He opened a door for you. You wouldn't go up and testify because you're afraid to speak. No, no more. You have to develop a positive relationship with speaking. All you getting kicks in the chat, you get the kicks. Listen, it's a real thing I'm talking. I like to be real practical because I am all about transformation. I don't like to waste time. I don't like to waste my words. When I speak, I expect results. When I do something, I want to see fruit. So as much as I having a good time, I am real serious about this. I am very, very serious about this. Let me tell you, develop a positive relationship with speaking. Learn to love it. When somebody passes the mic to you to give a speech, pause and say to yourself, Ole just don't know what Ole did when Ole hand me that mic. Ole going to experience the most prolific bunch of words you ever heard. You are going to enjoy every word that comes out of my mouth. That's the kind of mindset you have to have. I'm going to transform the atmosphere of this building when I finish speaking because I know what I'm talking about and I know how to deliver it. And the way I'm delivering it is with excellence. I'm pronouncing my words. I'm using my articulators. I'm using my optimum speaking voice. I am taking my time. Yeah? I am breathing when I'm supposed to be breathing. I understand what I am doing. Information. Yes, Kemba, information brings transformation. Susanna says, ask Marika. Oh, gosh. Well, again, this kicks in this chat. Yes, back inside. Let's get it. So number 1, let's develop from today, develop a positive relationship with speaking. Never speak just like that anymore. Learn to love to speak. Learn to enjoy speaking. Learn to enjoy your voice. 2, reframe the situation, which means if you're in the middle of delivering a speech, think about what the audience want to hear. Most times, the reason why we start to sweat and the reason why we forget our words is because in our mind, the frame of mind that we have is that these people are sitting down there to judge every word and to critique everything I'm saying, and they don't even want to be here. They want to get up and go in the bathroom. So you start to go crazy, you start to rush down your words, you start to forget your words. No, no, no. Reframe the situation where now you are saying to yourself, these people came to hear what I have to say. These people can't wait to receive the transformation with the information that this person is about to share. These people are going to enjoy my voice. That is the frame of mind that you need to have to get over the fear of speaking. And you have to practice that. But you have to start somewhere, and you have to start today. Some of us, you have to speak tomorrow. Some of us here, you have to speak on Monday. Some of us, we are going to speak when we leave this conversation, this workshop, and you have to speak to people. Take your time. Enjoy speaking. Enjoy your voice. Yeah? Let me ask you a question. Because there are some people here still saying, it's easy for you to say, enjoy your voice, Curtis. You have a good voice. You have a nice voice. I wish I had a voice like yours. You see that mindset? Throw that outside. Throw that outside. Let me tell you something. I want you to know. Let's shift our mindset. Picture your voice being a little child sitting on your lap, on your knee. And this little child is just 5 years old. Will you tell this child, I don't like you? You see, worst thing I ever see? Better I didn't even have you in the first place. I like Miss Lisa, child better than mine. Better I just get rid of you. I don't like you. I just can't stand the sight of you. Will you ever say that to your own child? Then why would you say it to your voice? Non-verbal and verbal. Your voice is listening to you. Let us sink in. Your voice is listening to you. Some of us have difficulty speaking in front of people because of what we've been speaking to ourselves and to our voices and how we consider our voices. It's time we shift our thinking about how we speak to our voice. Your voice. Type in the chat, my voice is listening to me. Type in the chat, my voice. I'm giving you some time, Type in the chat, my voice is listening to me. I'm waiting for every single person to type in the chat. My voice is listening to me. Waiting. My voice. I went and get some water. I went and get some more water to take care of my voice because my voice is listening to me. Yes, James, that's it. That's it, Louise. Shireen, every single person, my voice. Chandra Chakri, good afternoon. Claudia, my voice is listening to me. What are you saying? Not verbally all the time, what are you saying inside about your voice? Yeah, we going good, Whitten? Yes, Purdy. My voice is listening to me. Esther, my voice is listening to me. Yes, Wendy, my voice. Yes, Judy, my voice is listening to me. And since your voice is listening to you, when you're finished typing, my voice is listening to me, I want you to say something powerful about your voice. My voice is wonderful. My voice is beautiful. My voice is strong. My tone is lovely. Say something that you love about your voice. After you say that your voice is listening to me, to you, type and say something great about your voice. Go ahead. I'm watching. It's not a talk shop. I'm not going to sit down here and talk. This is about transformation for you. Your voice is listening to you. Yeah, my voice is unique. I'm seeing it, Karen D. That's good. Kemba, my voice is unique. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're going good. We're going good. We're going good. We're going good. That's good. So good. So good. Yeah, Deborah, my voice is beautiful. My voice is powerful. That's it. And you have to believe it, just don't type it. Take a moment and say it out loud. This is about your transformation. This is your journey. It's time. Yeah, man. I like it. Claudia says, my voice is diamond, man. That's it. That is it. Keisha says, my voice is a gift. That's it. My gift. Yeah, man. My voice is powerful and unique. Amanda, that's good. Shireen is in my voice is distinct and unique. Learn to love your voice. Speak good things with your voice, through your voice, and for your voice. Good. Purdy is saying my voice is unique and powerful. That's it. Judith is saying my voice is amazing. Learn to love your voice. Learn to love your voice. Learn to love your voice. You only have one. You only have one voice. You only have one voice. Good, 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 good. We're going good. We're going good. Now, I'm going to take a few questions from the audience, and I want you to join me on stage. I want you to join me on stage. Ask me a question about what your challenges when it comes to your voice. It's time for you to tell me what are some of the challenges that you have been having with standing on stage, the challenges you have been having with sharing your about your product, sharing online, standing in front of on a pulpit, preaching, whatever the case is. If you have a burning question about your voice, a challenge that you've been having, a difficulty that you've been having with your voice, now is the time. I only have about 10 more minutes, and I'm going to be able to answer your questions live. If you would like to come up on stage and ask the question for everybody to hear, just type me in the comments, me, and when I get about 4 persons, I'm going to wait for about 4 or 5 persons to say me. I'm going to bring all of you up on stage. You're going to get the chance to ask your question live, and I'm going to be able to share my wisdom, my knowledge concerning your voice. So Judith, I'm going to send a request. Judith says me. You're going to be able to come up. If you'd like to join me on stage with a question and for me to give you an answer when it comes to your voice and comes to delivering and comes to overcoming your vocal fears and your speaking fears, ask me those questions now. Ask me those questions now. Just say me in the chat, and I'm going to bring you up on stage. I have 1 person so far that has a question, Judith, and you can join me on stage. I just sent you a request to come up on stage. Just watch your screen. You're going to see the request. That's good. Carlene, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm seeing Judith. Good afternoon, Judith. I'm just going to bring a few more up, right? Let's go. Who else is going to join me on stage? Who's joining me on stage? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Join me on stage. Just say me in the chat, and I'm going to be able to bring you up on stage, and you can ask your question. All right. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Just say me if you have a question. This is the last time. You have 10 seconds. If you have a question, say me. Type me in the comments. I'm going to bring you up on the stage, and then I'm going to go in to answer Judith's question. All right? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. This is your chance. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7. People getting cold feet, you know. They're afraid to ask the question now. That is why we're here, to overcome your fear of speaking. To overcome, now you've learned so much about overcoming your fear of speaking, and now you're afraid to ask a question. Don't do that. Amanda, come up on stage. Join us on stage. Very good. Angela, join us on stage so you can ask your question. All right, we're going. I think I could do 1 more person to join us on stage. Let's go. Let's go. Who else is going to join us on stage to ask a question about your voice? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And right after, and we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. I have something very powerful to share with you right after I answer your questions. So let's go. And we're going to be wrapping up in just about 30 minutes, not even 30, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. All right, Latifah said you covered everything for me, and this was a well put together webinar. I'm really glad that you enjoyed. I'm really, really glad. I'm going to bring these ladies up on stage. Angela, good evening. Amanda, good evening. You all are brave.
Good
Guys, show them some
evening.
love in the chat. Show them some love in the chat. Show them some love in the chat. Angela, realize that your camera is not connected. Don't worry yourself if you can't get it connected. Once you can speak, all right? All right. So let's go. Judith, good afternoon. What's your question? Let's go. No, unmute your mic first. Unmute your mic. There we go.
It's up.
You're good. Go ahead.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon. So my question is, as an asthmatic, sometimes my breathing, even though I'm doing diaphragmatic breathing and whatnot, I get that challenge to be it sometimes I come off a bit breathy at times. And that is definitely a challenge for me.
Yeah.
Even well, I'm in a singing class, but even in my singing, I will sing whole time home, no problem. But the time when when the lecturer was like, "Hey, sing the song," I started to get jittery, just like that.
No, it have nothing to do with asthma. It has nothing to do with asthma. It has everything to do with what's happening in our minds. You know what I mean?
Well, that
Because
just sorry.
my sister has asthma, and it acts up or it flares up based on my knowledge, based on what's happening. So if she's excited, if she's nervous, it starts to race and she starts to breathe a little bit heavy. So it really and truly is not really starting with the asthma, but the nerves can affect the asthma, which can throw off your speaking skill or your singing skill. So it really has to do with you controlling the nerves before it gets to the point of raising the asthma. You know what I mean? So you can do it,
Thank you.
You can do it, but let's go to the root of it and not focus on dealing with the asthma. Deal with the root of it, the fear. Let's overcome that fear. Yeah? Good stuff.
Understood. I know I said one question, but as we go in with that same line
Sure.
of thought, I want to ask, seeing as how you say it's the nerves, which I take point of, how do you deal with that?
As I was mentioning before, let me throw it back up on the screen. These are some of the ways that you can overcome the fear of speaking. Number one, you need to develop a new relationship, a new thinking about speaking. Understand how you think about it and change that mindset about what happens when you speak. Learn to love to speak to you. Learn to reframe the situation about what you think people are thinking when you speak. And then you have to learn to relax and come down from that fight or flight mode. And you realize that a whole heap of things will change when it's time for you to pick up the mic. Yeah? Good
Okay,
stuff.
thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. Let's go.
Good evening. Well,
Good
good
night.
evening. Well, you kind of answer my question there just now, but I'll still ask it. How about you've been asked to speak, right? And you answer on the positive side, you're all for it. But as soon as you stand in front of the crowd, everything that you had in your mind to say, it just gone. Or sometimes you're speaking and you're jumbling up your words to, is that this like right now?
I understand. And as I say, it has everything to do with what we actually think about. What is the difference between you being at home alone and being on a stage with 1,000 people in front of you? The difference is people hearing you. We have a problem with people hearing us. Not so much of people hearing us, but what we think, what people are saying about us, or thinking about us on stage. If we overcome that point right there, on stage becomes easy because in your mind, people are enjoying what you are saying, and all you want to do is continue to give them more about what they're enjoying. They're enjoying your voice. You just want to give them more and give them more and give them more because your voice is a gift. But if you think people are judging it and don't want to partake, everything falls apart. You know what I mean? So before you go up on stage, you need to center yourself a bit, relax, and start to think within about exactly what you're going to do on stage and how you know people are going to respond. And you realize so much things will change for you. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Angela, good night.
Good night. Are you hearing me? Because I
You're
noticed
go right
not
ahead.
seeing. Okay.
That's all right.
I just want to know how does one, not necessarily me, but the problem of stammering, because you spoke about, breathing and
Mm-hmm.
relaxing. But if you naturally stammers, that is your natural speech. How does one, overcome that
Right.
to
Now,
deliver a proper speech?
right. Gotcha. Now, I have worked with persons who have the stammering issue. And first of all, you really, now, having a voice coach can help you walk through the solutions that was given by a speech therapist. Speech therapy is a whole different level because stammering has to do with the connection between your brain and your tongue. But I know a few people who are great at speaking and they stammer. First of all, they
Okay.
don't try to hide the stammer. Persons who stammer, they try to hide the fact that they're stammering, and that causes the stammering to continue and to raise. Because in their minds, they don't want people to know that that's what's happening. And they don't want people to think of them as less than or that they can't speak and whatnot and whatnot. That mindset is one of the first hurdles that you have to get over when it comes to overcoming stammering or getting better at delivering your message, even if you stammer. I I remember a friend of mine. He is a great speaker, fantastic speaker, and he had to speak at a keynote speech. And he got on stage, and he was so scared because there were so much big names of people in front row and what kind of government officials and all of that. And he stood there on stage, and his hand was shaking, and his white shirt was getting wet on the arm of his clothes, and he was sweating. And you know what he said? Because everybody could see it. He said, I know you guys could see. It is very clear that I'm nervous. You could hear my voice shaking. You could see my hand shaking. Watch, my hand is shaking. You can see me sweating. Yes, I am nervous. And the reason I am nervous is because I know that what I have to deliver to you is going to transform your life. And I can't wait to be able to deliver it to you. That's why I'm nervous today. So don't mind my nervousness, I just want to deliver. You don't mind if I deliver this speech today? What do you believe
Okay.
people would do and think when you say something like that? You think people want to criticize you? No. That person was very open. They shared their vulnerabilities, and the crowd at that point in time will be willing to meet you halfway, sweating or not. They're willing to meet you halfway because they believe that your words are transformative. Yeah. So, Angela, if you get up on stage or you're speaking to somebody and you mention, forgive me if I stumble today, but I'm just real passionate about what I have to do. I have a little bit of a stummer, but whenever I am passionate about delivering, see what I say? Whenever I am passionate about delivering my words, I stummer even more because I know what I'm going to say is going to transform your life. If you say that, people are going to lean in even more, and they're going to be very, very sympathetic about what you're going through, and they would hear way beyond the stomach. Don't try to get rid of the stomach. Speak through your stomach. Deliver your message in spite of the stomach. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
Angela, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All
Thank
right.
you.
No problem at all. No problem at all. Yeah. So, guys, I am telling you, your ability to speak has so much to do with your mind. Has so much to do with your mind. Somebody type in the chat, it's in my mind. It's in my mind. It's all in my mind. So therefore, for you to become a better speaker, it starts and ends in your mind. For you to become a better speaker, for your words to become prolific, for your words to come across powerful, confident, clear, crisp, it starts in your mind. Type in the chat, I'm waiting. It's in my mind. I'm waiting. I'm looking at the chat and I'm waiting to see you declare that it is in your mind. Your next level is in your mind. Your next level is in your mind. Your next level is in your mind. And let me tell you something. The day you make the decision to shift your mind, to renew your mind, to renew your thinking, because I'm a Bible believing person. I'm a believer. So let me tell you something. As a man thinks, so is he. As a man thinks in his mind, so is he. Some of us think that we are just struggling through speaking because that's exactly what's happening. Some of us, we are sitting here, we are watching on, and we are saying, wow, this was such a fantastic thing. I hope I could become better. Listen, you can become better, but it will take a shift in your mind and in your mindset. And let me tell you, one of the mindsets that we have is that talking is something that is just wherever, and we don't put time and effort into improving. If you want to become a world-class speaker, and a world-class speaker don't mean that you're speaking in America and this one I want to know. A world-class speaker is somebody that when they open their mouth, exactly what they want to say comes out. And what comes out, it transforms the person that is listening. That is a world-class speaker. I want you to become a world-class speaker. I shared so many points with you today that if you apply it right away, you are going to change. Your voice is going to change. If you slow down and if you use your articulation clearer, if you breathe properly, if you get over the fears, if you look at your optimum speaking voice and you speak from the right place, if you be confident, if you speak the right things about your voice, if you reframe the situation and understand where you're taking your audience, you are going to be unstoppable. Unstoppable. You have to shift your mindset. Yes, Shirley's saying, my next level is waiting on me. Let me tell you, I know you have powerful things to say. No, I taking that one. Shirley, I am taking that one. My next level is waiting on me. My next level is waiting on me. I like look everybody, you all already went through the whole thing. Latifa saying your next level is in your mind. Leon is saying your next level is in your mind. I love this one. My next level is waiting on me. Now we're gonna have to wrap. I only have 8 more minutes to wrap up, but you might be asking, okay, where do we go from here? We've done so much. How now do I prepare for 2025? Some of you might be here, you say, wow, this was fantastic. And you got enough, that's fantastic, and you're good to go. I'm telling you, if you apply what I said today, you are going to immediately transform. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to share what I am going to do for you if you would like me to work with you. Yeah? First of all, the first thing I want to share is I have a surprise for every single person in this chat. Everyone, because of course I run a music academy. This is my business. Every person in this chat is going to get 6 months access to my online speakers tribe. Every person that said my next level is waiting on me and it's all in my mind and I'm going higher. Every person in this chat is going to get 6 months access to my online platform. My online platform is hosted on Kajabi. It's a learning platform where I have a live community of speakers right now. They are posting their speeches, they are doing speech challenges, and so much more. It looks like this. It's a live platform. It's a live speaking platform on an app. You could just download the app. You would have access to it. You have live access. You could log in. You could, and I'm sending messages to you. I meet up every other Sunday or so on the community where you could join in the session, just like these sessions, as you get your way there. I want to work with you for 6 months, and you're going to get that access absolutely free of charge. Congratulations. Just because you came. But there is a next level. Type in the chat, next level. Type in the chat, next level. Now, if you are just here, I already have your email address, your information. And by the time we are over with this chat, next 15 minutes, and you're going to check your email and you're going to see something saying an email saying you've just been granted access to the Curtis Jordan speaking tribe. You just click in and you just come right in. If you want to see what's next level, type next level. next level, next level, next level. I'm waiting. I'm in the next level. I'm seeing it next level, next level. Let me tell you something. There is more. I want to challenge just 10 of you. There is a whole heap of you inside of this chat. But my time, to be honest, is very limited. But I know that I have so much more to share. I want to challenge 10 world changers. The people I'm talking to, these 10 people in the chat I'm talking to, are the people in group 2 and group 3. You are introvert, but you have been called to speak. Or group 3, where the challenge, you are in a season where you are supposed to speak is do or die. You have to speak for your business. You have to speak from a pulpit. You have to speak to change your life. I can only work with 10 persons. 10 persons. And let me tell you, I'm daring these 10 persons to join me for a 4-week speak up challenge. It's time you speak up. And the mindset, let me tell you, the mindset towards you developing yourself and growing and investing in yourself also has to shift. Some of us, we are not willing to put money where our voice is. Some of us in this chat, we are not willing to put our money where our voice is to see that transformation. I'm telling you. But let me tell you, we are shifting that mindset and we are investing in ourselves. We are doing this for us. Let me tell you a little bit about this 4-week speak up challenge. First of all, you get into the inner circle. So everybody else in this chat, they're going to be part of the community. That is fantastic. They can post their stuff. They can interact and whatnot. But there's an inner circle within this tribe where I'm going to be meeting with you on every 4 Wednesdays at 6:30, 4 Wednesdays. And it's starting at the end of this month on the 30th. The 30th of October. 30th of October. It is 4 live weeks of training. And I also have pre-packaged demo, on-demand lessons, that full 10 lessons. I have all the printouts, and of course, you get a certificate at the ending. This is a next level stuff. This is you preparing for 2025. This is you taking your next level. This is you. I already see people saying count me, and they don't even care what it costs. They're saying they're count me, and that is the next level. That is the kind of thinking that you want. And let me tell you, you might be asking yourself, what does this cost for me to be a part of the 10 persons that Curtis Jordan is working with? Well, let me tell you, it is going to cost you $147 US. That's it. Or 2 payments of 75 US. That's it. No hidden fees, no extra fees to continue. No. You pay your 147. Remember, there are persons from all over the world here. There are persons from Jamaica, persons from Guyana, persons from St. Kitts, persons from the US, persons from Trinidad and Tobago. You have to convert it on your own. I'm not sure what it might be for Guyanese, but in Trinidad and Tobago, that's $1,000. And let me tell you, there is more. If you could find somebody else to do this course with you, it would be for 2 persons on 1 ticket. If you could, I know how low I can carry this, guys. I can't, because I could only work with 10 persons. If you can find somebody in this chat or outside the chat, your husband, your wife, your friend, your neighbor, your co-worker, you 2 of you can be on this 1 ticket, and you split the 147 in half. One pays 75, the next one pays 75, and you are in my inner circle for the rest of the year. Age specific, once you are over 14 and up, you are more than welcome, but I only have space for 10 persons. Would you believe I am already seeing persons messaging me right now, right as I speak? Persons, now you can respond to the email. I'm seeing email responses right as I speak. Persons are saying, I am in, count me in. Guys, don't waste time, It is, I only have a few spaces. It's only 10 spaces. I could call all the names of the persons I am seeing in the chat already. They're saying, I am in, I am in. Sure, this is the people who already, I sent you an email. I don't know, you would have received an email around 6 o'clock where you were able to purchase it one time, because you can purchase it via credit card, via debit card. You can send a wire transfer. You can go to Western Union, whatever you need to do for you to do this for you, get it done. And let me tell you, Charmaine, I'm seeing Charmaine already in, paid in full. Charmaine, I'm seeing your message, paid in full. I am seeing Tennille John Pierre in, paid. They're already in. They are not joking. People are not joking. Number 4472 in paid. People are not playing. I only have 7 more spaces. So I said 10 before. I only have 7 more spaces. Type in the chat, I am in. I am in. And let me tell you, I'm going to throw up some numbers on the screen where you can now, you can send a message to the number right away and say, add me. I want to be a part of the 4-week Speak Up Challenge. Send a message to the number on the screen. As you're watching it right now, say, I am in. I need it, or you could just say, I need a partner. Message us and say, I need a partner. I need somebody to partner with to go to get the plan. Or you could message in the chat and say, hi, everybody in the chat, here what's going on. This is my contact number. Somebody message me. I want to be in. Kemba is asking, when is the deadline? Well, I'm traveling this week and I'm coming back on the 29th to start on the 30th. So you have until all the spaces are full to be able to make the payment, because I'm not going to be working with a whole heap of people, because I want to zoom in on your particular need. Your need. I need to know exactly. I need to learn your situation. I need to know you. And for me to know you, I can't do it with a whole 100 people inside of the chat. No, I want to work with a small, intimate group. A small, intimate group. I want to see you go to the next level. And let me tell you, when you pay attention. You might be asking, why are they charging for? Of course, because your life is going to change after you sit with me for 4 weeks. I'm going to challenge you. Take the challenge. Take the challenge. Type in the chat. Let me see all the action now. This is money hitting the road now. All the folks that are in, type in the chat, I'm in. Claudia said, I'm in. Judith says, I'm in. Let's go. I'm watching in the chat now. Let me see the folks that are investing. Month 10 is going to come. You can message us and say, here, what's going on? I'm in and no, but I need to wait to get the money on month 10. Let us know. You don't need to pay today. You just need to give us your confirmation to hold your spot today in the 4-week challenge. And we're going to hold it for you. We're going to guarantee that's your spot. Nobody's going to touch your spot. You will tell us, here, we're going on month 10. I could pay next week. I could pay month 10. I'll pay half and half. You don't let nothing hold you back. Paulette says, I'm in. That's fantastic. If I count the persons who are already saying I'm in, plus the persons who already paid, spots are running out, guys. Spots are running out. But here we're going on. At the end of the day, this is for you. I know that my students who pay attention, get transformation. People who don't pay, they find other things to do, other places to be. But you see, when your money invested, you just win. And it's time for you to win. It's time for you to win. So send us a message. Take down the numbers on the screen and let me know what is happening. Even if you're in the next country, we take credit cards. We have all these different ways for you to be a part of this session. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to you guys. All of you, I'm going to be seeing all of you in the Speakers Tribe app. Of course, I'm going to be seeing you guys on the app. By the time tomorrow, everybody's going to be in the app, and we're going to be familiar there. But then there's my inner circle people, my 10 world changers. I'm going to mentor you and watch your life transform in 2025. It's time to thrive. All right. So, guys, it was lovely. It was fantastic being with you today. We have so much. We could do so much more, but we are out of time. So you can go right ahead and say your goodbyes and your words of appreciation in the chat. And I'm going to see you guys on the next side, in the inner circle or in the tribe. Yeah? I'm going to say some goodbyes. Claudia, good afternoon. See you later. Claudia, see you on the inside. Kemba, Susanna, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Everybody, it was such a pleasure to be able to pour out. It was a pleasure to be able to pour out what I truly believe. Yeah? So I'll see you guys on the inside. I'm excited to. Yes, Purdy, blessings, sister, blessings to you. See you guys on the challenge, the 4-week. Speak up. It's time you speak up and speak out, man. You have what it takes. Time to speak up and speak out. It's time you speak up and speak out.
not go turn back on him.
Alright, guys.
Only go
To
turn
the
back on
inside.
him. Him give me life in my distance of everything.
Alright.
Me
Let's
not
supposed
go
to be
turn
in here.
back on him. See, I'm so covered under his feathers. Never leave me lonely. Always beside me, even in the midst of tragedy, adversity, anxiety. He keeps me steady. Oluwa never fail me. Usheba ba yeah. And everything that you've been longing for, sign, seal and deliver. Everything that you've been hoping for, sign, seal and deliver. Your blessing, sign, seal and deliver. Your medical sign, seal and deliver. Your contract sign. Girl, go forth, broke out and shine. Me not go turn back on him. 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 Only go turn back on him. Him give me life in my distance of everything.